The USS Alabama, BB-8, was a pre-dreadnought battleship of the Illinois class in the United States Navy. It was the second ship of its class and was built at the William Cramp and Sons shipyard. The keel was laid down in December 1896, and the ship was launched in May 1898, entering service in October 1900. Armed with four 13-inch guns and capable of reaching a top speed of 16 knots, the Alabama initially served in the North Atlantic Fleet for 7 years, conducting peacetime training. In 1904, the Alabama embarked on a visit to Europe and the Mediterranean as part of the Great White Fleet. However, due to machinery damage, the ship had to leave the fleet in San Francisco and completed a shorter circumnavigation with the battleship Maine. From 1909 to 1912, the Alabama underwent a significant modernization before being utilized as a training ship in the Atlantic Reserve Fleet. It continued in this role during World War I. After the war, the Alabama was decommissioned and allocated for bombing tests conducted by the U.S. Army Air Service in September 1921. The ship, along with 2 other battleships, was to be sunk during the tests. Chemical bombs and demolition bombs were used to simulate combat scenarios, with the intention of demonstrating the effectiveness of aerial bombardment. On the last day of the tests, the Alabama was hit by several bombs, causing severe damage and ultimately sinking the ship. The sinking of the Alabama was later used by General Billy Mitchell to advocate for the importance of bombers and the establishment of an independent air force. However, the Navy countered that the ship was stationary, undefended, unmanned, and not equipped with the latest armor scheme. The sunken wreck of the Alabama was sold for scrap in 1924. Despite its relatively short service life, the Alabama played a role in training and naval demonstrations, leaving a legacy as part of the transition from the older battleship designs to the more advanced ships that would follow.